the king of the hill. I mean, animation is the stuff that is just dragging people to the box office. We saw it with numbers and things like Inside Out 2, but then of course, Super Mario Brothers has done great. Zootopia 2 came out and became the highest grossing, I think about $1.8 billion, the highest grossing animated film of all time. Now Toy Story is out in theaters and is completely dominating the box office right now. Well, today, a little trailer for a brand new animated film called Not Alone, being primarily voiced by Timothée Chalamet and Selena Gomez. By the way, also Ted Lasso's Brent Goldstein, Allison Janney is also doing voices in it. And they dropped their first trailer today. And this comes to us from the folks at Variety, who wrote the following. Illumination, responsible for hits such as Minions and Sing franchises, has also released the trailer for Not Alone, a new alien-themed animated film starring Timothée Chalamet and Selena Gomez. Chalamet makes his animation debut in the film, voicing Joe, an introverted rocket mechanic who lives a quiet life alone, while Gomez plays Fran, a brilliant astrobotanist who is developing the world's first ever plant-fueled rocket. Per the official synopsis, when Joe and Fran are brought together to prepare for the inaugural launch of this revolutionary rocket, there are immediate sparks, but neither is particularly adept in romance. Life becomes more complicated when the three aliens, tiny, unruly, and adorable, take refuge in Joe's home. Dunk, Welly, and Sherm, I don't know, are on the interplanetary run from the zealous yet inept officer of the law named Xandro. The aliens determined that Fran's rocket would provide their means of getting back home to safety. All right. I knew nothing about this movie. Like the
I still
only
don't.
Yeah.
I know it sounds better than Disclosure Day turned out.
Yeah, it does. This is the movie it should have been. The only thing I knew about it was A, that it was happening, and B, it was called Not Alone. That's it. I really didn't know much more beyond that. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even realize Timothée Chalamet was doing a voice in it. By the way, just a moment to once again grind the axe of why do you listen, I'm one of Timothée Chalamet's biggest fans. Why did this movie need Timothée Chalamet to do the voice of it? Why not go get a trained, lifelong studied voice actor to do it? Just saying, like, I'm sure Timothy's going to do a good job. I just know why you had to pay Timothée Chalamet to do it, or Selena Gomez for that matter, but whatever, put that aside. All right. So the trailer comes out and I knew nothing about it. Totally went into this trailer cold. I got to say, even before they got to the aliens, I thought this was absolutely charming. I thought it was completely endearing. The way these two characters, clearly liked each other, but they're both very shy. The whole scene in it where like he finally builds up the courage to ask her to lunch and she, revs it up a notch and says, how about dinner? And it's completely charming. Now, then they waited to the end to introduce the alien element to it, which does feel like a totally different movie than the first part of the trailer kind of makes it out to be. So, look, it is a first trailer. First trailers are not designed to give us a lot. They're just meant to give us a little taste. But I got to tell you guys, I am actually pretty excited to watch these two characters just like forget the alien aspect. Even if I've never, ever thought I'd be interested in an animated rom-com. But you know what? Elemental changed my mind about that because Elemental might be the greatest animated rom-com of all time. All due respect to Lady and the Tramp. But I think that's my favorite romantic rom-com ever in animated form. But I actually find myself really interested in watching this film. Now, I don't know if the movie's going to be good or not, but I thought the trailer was really quite cute. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to watch the trailer for Not Alone. We haven't talked about it at all, but what did you think about it?
Dude, it has aliens in it. That's all I got. I mean, anything to do with space, I'm there. But I have to say that I was a little perplexed by it at first. I mean, yeah. I think Jonathan had some more to say about that, but I was like, what is this? But by the time I realized what it is, I'm like, look, you had me at aliens. I mean, I'm not going to lie. And like you, I did think I liked the style of animation. You know, I like the way it looked.
Very Illumination. Very
Yeah,
Illumination
very,
style.
yeah. It kind of put a smile on my face. And look, I thought that there's a lot of story happening in this. You know, there's a lot going on. But I look, I didn't know. I saw the first time I even heard of this movie was at the Irvine Spectrum on Thursday last week when we went to see our triple feature. And there
did they put the trailer in front of it?
There was a poster for it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm, it's not a real poster because they have the electronic poster just cycling through. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's like I keep thinking about that old Saturday Night Live routine with Steve Martin. What the hell is that? And that's kind of like how do I not know of a movie called Not Alone?
You know,
this is somehow I'm tremendously shirking my responsibilities as an imagination connoisseur, but now I know, and I'm in. I have to say that I found this to be relatively charming. So I don't quite. It seems to be a lot of movie, so a lot of stuff going on. I hope it works out, but I'll go see it.
You were a little bit more when we talked just briefly before the show started. You're a little bit more, about what was your impression of it?
My impression doesn't speak to the movie itself. The movie could be very amazing. Like I'm looking forward to it. It to me it seems like it's Illumination with Pixar storytelling. If that makes sense, kind of with that.
Yeah.
But where I got confused because until you just read that's a plant-based rocket, I'm like, is that like a biome that they're launching into space? Are they on that rocket? Are they launching a rocket? Like, what is this red light? Was the red light those little aliens? But then there's a planet. Is this like Illumination's like version of Melancholia? Like what's happening?
Version of Melancholia.
I'd watch the hell out of that.
Me too. So I just felt like what they were showing me was like kind of incongruent or whatever. But that's just the first trailer. But now that I know more about the plot, I'm a little more interested in it.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. What did you think about this first trailer for Not Alone? I am pleasantly surprised by it. I thought it looked really charming. I mean, I don't know how we're going to feel about it after the second thing. And I'm not even really sure how I felt about the little aliens, but whatever. Right now it's got me. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. All right, guys.